Hi, my name is Don Marshall. Here's everything you need to know about the Lord of the Rings TV show, The Rings of Power, in 3 minutes or less. In one take. The Rings of Power TV show takes place during the Second Age of Middle-earth. Everything was pretty great during the Second Age. The elves and dwarves got along, technology and culture is at an all-time high, and Mithril is being mined up from the ground faster than my mental health is going down because of capitalism. If you're wondering why this doesn't feel or look like the Peter Jackson movies, that's because Frodo and the gang are basically living in a post-apocalyptic world trying to stay alive. There's a reason Aragorn was so dirty all the time. Meanwhile, these guys in the Second Age are basically living in ancient Rome in their prime, which is usually when most stories mean the apocalypse is coming. Oh no. Let's talk about characters, because there are a lot of them. Elrond is going to probably be hanging out with Celebrimbor and the dwarves in this season based on what we've seen in the trailers. The dwarves are busy mining Mithril, but they delve too greedily and too deep, and you probably know where this is going. Oh no. Elrond is going to be very sad very soon. This will be a recurring theme. Galadriel's plotline for Season 1 is probably going to be entirely made up by the writers, but honestly, this 6'4" mommy energy girl boss doesn't have a lot written about her in the Second Age, so honestly I'm kind of glad they gave her something to do. You go, girl. Elrond and Galadriel are actually friends. In fact, Elrond marries Galadriel's daughter, so for once, Elrond is happy. This will not be a recurring theme. Meanwhile, in Numenor, which is basically Tolkien's version of Atlantis, a woman named Tarmiriel is the rightful queen of the throne, but in the books, her cousin Ar-Pharazôn pulls a Game of Thrones, marries her, and claims the throne for himself. It's very gross. I have no idea what the deal is with these three, but I'm pretty sure they're probably somewhere in Mordor or even further south. Also, this kid might be a Nazgul, I'm not sure. Let's talk about the Harfoots. Are they hobbits? No, Amazon only has the rights to the main trilogy in the Hobbit book. But what about J.R.R. Tolkien's other backstory book, The Silmarillion? No, they don't have the rights to that one. But honestly, The Silmarillion is drier than rye bread and my sense of humor combined, so maybe that's not such a bad thing. There were three groups of hobbits that showed up at the beginning of the Third Age, the Stores, the Fallowhides, and the Harfoots, and the Harfoots are going to be the ones that we're going to see in this Second Age show, so think of them like Hobbit ancestors, I guess. Tolkien didn't write a lot about their migration, but honest to God, these cottagecore lesbians are so cute that I'm going to let it slide. Now let's talk about when this happens. The Third Age is 3,341 years long, so the showrunners are compressing the timeline series. I think this is a very good thing, otherwise they would need to recast the humans every 2 or 3 episodes. And if one of the humans is very hot, then all of the fans might be very sad very early because he goes away so quickly. And that's everything you needed to know about the Lord of the Rings TV show, The Rings of Power. Follow me for more Lord of the Rings content.